So I got a couple finds here. I went ahead and put my grabbers on the bottle so I wouldn't lose it. There's some type of gear right there. And I think I also found part of a hubcap. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this looks cool. I think we found some type of Art Deco. I'm sorry for the camera work there for a second, but it's embossed. I think it says My Grape. That is a first for me, and that's a pretty bottle. JMR. That already made the hunt for me right there. I love the Art Deco stuff just because of all the cool designs, and I don't find much of it. I've seen other videos where people said that when they used to dig for them in the 70s, bottles that is, they would just really throw a lot of the Art Deco stuff away because it wasn't old at the time. So yeah, it's a really pretty bottle. It's got like this patchwork design on it. I'll have to get that cleaned up for y'all and show it later in the video. I got so excited with the bottle I forgot to even look at the gear with you. I still think it's some type of gear. Maybe it would have had a handle where that hole is. I don't know, what do y'all think? It also kind of looks like it would sit down almost like a lid, so maybe it's a type of lid, maybe it's a gear. I don't know, but this creek is loaded with stuff that I've seen already, and I haven't been very far, so I hope it continues. But we might take that out with us. I'm gonna lay it right here because it's heavy, but that might be a pretty cool little find to display later. Looks like I'll be able to get my groceries while I'm out here too. I can't tell, but that looks like an older buggy shopping cart wherever you're from. No telling how long that's been in here. And there's a chair. Take me a break and order groceries. So I found a couple of bottles here. It looks like they may have been from the 30s. That looks like a mustard jar. And we might end up keeping those. It's kind of an interesting design. But I really wanted to bring you on because something that's funny is if you get into this hobby, don't be surprised when you pick up one of these bottles and if you stick your hand in the lip up, there's usually a crawdad in there. So just be warned. They don't really hurt you or anything, but they just surprise me all the time. And I don't know why, because I know they're there. I know they're going to be there, but it just happens. But anyway, here's a little bottle right here I wanted to look with you. It looks like it's embossed, but okay, nice. That's a lime cola. I thought this was going to be something more modern. This is a first for me, and this is also Art Deco. I think I've hit the jackpot with this creek. I've just found 2 bottles. JMP. Yeah, and then let me lay that with these right here. I'm real happy with that. That's a pretty bottle. I see another bottle over here. Where'd it go? Actually, there's 3 right here. I don't know how well y'all can see it. So no, one's a can. This is a jar. It looks fairly modern. And here's the other bottle, and it's a screw top. So we'll try to get those out here in a bit when we come back through and throw those away. There's a lot of modern trash in here, but as you can see, there's some good stuff from the 20s popping up too, so I'm happy with that. Well, anyway, I'll quit rambling and keep going, and I feel like I'm gonna be back on with you here shortly, but this looks like a good spot. I think I have a food jar right here to pick up with you. Probably nothing special. Oh no, that's a can. Nasty old can. We'll get that out of here though. Judging by the shape of this bottle, it's probably not going to be too old, but you know, I'm pulling anything and everything with you right now because everything that I'm finding that's good is new to me, so maybe this is something else. But no, it feels like a screw top. Yeah, probably an old screw top beer, or maybe even like a Pepsi or a Coke from the 70s or 80s. We'll get that on the way back out. I got another bottle here. It kind of looks Art Deco-ish, and it could be modern, I don't know. So let's pull it out together and see what we got. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely Art Deco style. What we got here? It's a jumbo. I found these before. When I found them though last time, it was in Virginia, but all the jumbos I found were broken, so I'm happy to have that. From Lenore City. We'll take that all day. I'm hoping when we clean it up there won't be any cracks or anything in it, but let me rinse it off for you right here. Hopefully you can see that elephant. It's on both sides. It says Jumbo at the top. We're having good luck today, y'all. Tons of Art Deco style stuff. Still got some interesting looking stuff here. It's not bottles, but it looks like, yeah, it is a horseshoe. That one may just be decorative considering how long those nails are, but I don't know. It might just be a mule shoe. And then whatever this is right here, let me pull it together. I think this is gonna be metal. Oh, I don't know what that old thing would have been. Maybe a minnow trap, or maybe a car part. I don't know. That's gonna be pretty heavy, so I may not be able to get that out this time around with all the other stuff I'm taking out with me. But we're kind of having a good little spot where things are catching, and I got a rock bar here. I'm hoping there might be some glass on. I have been putting off coming to this creek for a while because the river is actually very close, and I figured most of the stuff they would have dumped would have been in the river, but I've been pretty happily surprised today with the things that I'm finding. Nice older stuff. But anyway, let me hop off here. There's some bricks, and we'll keep looking, and if I find anything else interesting, I'll definitely bring you on with me. So it's been pretty sparse for a bit, but I got something else right here. It looks like it's broken. Kind of looks like a beer. So let's grab it together, see if it's embossed. No, I don't feel any embossing. And it looks to be amber in color. I would say it's relatively older. W, F, and S. Looks like it has an H and then MIL on the bottom. So probably some type of older beer. I don't know how old yet. I'll have to do some research on it. But let me keep going a little bit. I only got 7% of my battery left, so I'm going to try to save it. See if we can find something a little bit more interesting. Sorry if the audio is off. My camera got in the water for a bit. But I came up on some farmland, so I decided to get out of the creek since it was running through their property. But just wanted to show you my friends here. I was a bit nervous there might have been a bull in there, but I don't see one, so I ended up being okay. But anyway, I think that concludes my creek walking for today, so I'm gonna have to hit the road and head on back.